I think we are live. Again.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for inviting me on, Ron. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm so happy you're on. Awesome lady, amazing. So give me a
And I
second.
had you on
Okay, I
my
got
channel not too long ago as well, and
yeah,
that was so much fun. We did such a
yeah.
beautiful show together.
So welcome everybody to Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. I was on last night and I'm on today because my special guest, SunPsychic Jean. So if one of my moderators could put her link in the chat and go subscribe. It's free and hit the bell to get notified. Don't hit the bell on your head, but hit the bell to get notified.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Ron.
So awesome. I'm glad you're here. So I enjoyed my time with you. And also that we share some time in once a month, I think, where we do mediumship classes and things like that. We practice. So
That's right. That's right.
I
We're
enjoy those
friends
times.
outside of work, in other words, right?
Right, right. So welcome,
Well,
everybody.
you have a
Happy Sunday.
beautiful.
I know it was Earth Day yesterday. Did anybody, um, Happy Earth Day? It reminded me that I did make an effort in the past, and I planted over 100 trees in my yard, in my 100 tree by hand, all around the yard. So 100 trees is a lot of trees. Now
That
they're
is.
they're grown. Like it's been what over 20 years ago. They're about 15 feet in the air right now. So
And,
I'm enjoying that. They're small. You can't see a friggin' thing. They're only this big when you get them. But now they're, yeah. Anyway,
and they will reciprocate the
yeah,
gesture to you, Ron. They'll protect you and they'll be good to you. I think that that's really beautiful, especially trees. I think they're so important to the communication.
yeah,
And I just want to say hi to Sharon Sipe and thank you for putting up my
right.
channel link. Thank you very much. It's very sweet of you, and it's so nice to see you back.
Yeah, Sharon Sipe is one of those super moderators. She's all over the place. She does. I've known her. I've moderated with her, so I know. So, yeah, she's super. She's all over and helping everybody. So and moderating when you're on several channels like that, it's giving your time to others. That's what she does. It comes from here. It comes from the heart. She's sharing your time, helping each other, helping at every channel, welcoming everybody. That dude, it thumbs up for that. And I know what it is because I do it myself, but she does a lot more than I do because she has more time than I do. But she shares her time uh, day and night. She could go on and on and on. I see her all over the place. So all my moderators, I thank you for your time and your share your time with us and supporting and saying hi to everybody because it's important to say hi to everybody because it's like opening your house. The channel is like opening your door to your home. You open the door and say hi to somebody and you don't say hi to others. I think it's a welcoming mat, and we need that because we need that love connection. We need to share all of that, and it's a safe place to express your whatever's going on in your life and ask questions if you need to. Also, by coming together, we help each other heal, which is the more important thing. And when you do communicate what's going on, you're actually starting to heal as soon as you express it with others. You see what I mean? Because holding it back, that's where it's toxic for you, and hanging on to something, and you need to express it. You need to bring it out. That's how the beginning of the healing starts there. So,
Yeah, talking about it is very healing, Ron.
yeah,
So
yeah.
JR wants to know what we're doing today. Would you, what type of readings are we doing today, Ron?
Oh, one of those days. No, let me see. We're not doing politics or medical. I don't do medical or politics because that's not my thing, But we can do personal readings on past loved ones, even animals. I think you're good at that too, also.
Thanks.
So, those kinds of readings. So, and boy, there's a lot of people coming in. I want to say hi to everybody and start naming everybody. Lucie Mercier, Maxime Ladouceur, JR is in the house. Chase is one of my moderators I work with on Milu's channel every
Oh,
nearly every day. Yeah.
oh,
Um,
very
Let me
nice.
see. I don't know. She's yeah, she is a moderator. I put her on moderator. Okay, because I have to go see through YouTube to see if they're moderating. So, because YouTube shows the blue, and on StreamYard it doesn't show up like that. It shows black, doesn't it? So, anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome. I don't know. Okay. Lucie Mercier, I got your question up there. I have to watch the chat, at the same time. I have to talk and watch the chat. So, for people that don't know you, Jean, and by the way, Jean almost has a little bit of my mom's name. My mom's name was Jeannie.
Oh,
Janine. It's spelled Geannie. And yours is
wow.
spelled Gean. So, yeah. So,
Oh,
yeah.
well, that's sweet. So when you talk, when you say my name, you think of your mom. That's very, very sweet, Ron.
Well, it's automatic. I mean, you know what I mean? It's automatic a little bit. Yeah. Well, anyway.
Yeah, yeah, that's very
So can
sweet.
you talk about yourself a little bit and what you do so people can go subscribe to you?
Mhm.
Um,
Well, I
and
do.
yeah, go ahead.
I do have my a YouTube channel called SunPsychic Gene, and I also offer private readings for a mediumship, for a psychic, and for pets, all different. I also do past life readings, not past life regression, but a past life reading. And what I do is I take us on a journey to the halls of knowledge, is what my guides call it, and we go back into different lifetimes, and it's very revealing and very inspirational. That's one of my favorite things to do. I also I have a history with Reiki. I've done all three levels of Reiki. I have a crystal healing experience. I've taken crystal healing classes. I've also taken 3 years of shamanic energy healing, which is quite useful in what I do here. I'm also a psychic and a medium, and I also read for, I mean, I can tune into your pets, whether they're here or on the other side as well. Um, it's my the hardest thing that I do is mediumship, but it is the one that I have the most passion for, because when you connect with a loved one on the other side and you feel that connection between the person that's asking and the gut uh, the person that's giving, or the spirit that is giving you the information, it is a miracle every time. It is a miracle that we are communicating with loved ones on the other side. It never gets old for me, and I am humbled by it each and every time. And it is so important. I take uh, so much. I have the highest regard for those of you who ask for a message from your loved one, because it is opening up a vulnerability to a very sensitive part of you. And I take that very seriously. It's very important to me to provide you with the utmost, highest vibrational messages from your loved ones.
That is well said. That's exactly how I feel also when I do readings, because it's very personal, especially when you ask for a loved one, or it's a mom, or it's a sister, or it's a brother, and and sometimes people are left without wondering how that person is on the other side. how that person. And once okay, because I had a near death experience, I know that really once you transit on the other side, you don't bring all the conflicting whatever is going on or was, it all disappears because it's pure unconditional love on the other side. And I'm telling you, that once you get on the other side, because everything sort of disappears. You're so surrounded by pure unconditional love. You don't have all these issues that we have as a human being. It all disappears completely, no matter what. Even if you were sick and you passed when you were 77. I had my grandfather. He passed when he was 77, but he showed up in my dream one time, and he was about 45 in shape, and I meant, whoa. And I've had that experience, and people say they're wondering. You think about that person. Oh, my my mom or my relative died at a certain age. They don't come back at that age. It's funny, but I think other people have read on that or seen that in their dreams. They don't come back at that age. They come in all like in shape and everything. I mean, even the people that lost limbs
Mm.
get them back.
Have you read for somebody like this that has shown you? Yeah,
Yeah, and they don't have that the whole thing. They come back because it's which I can understand, because when you return to the source, when it's pure unconditional love, when you return to that, you return to where you came from. Which is normal because we were light beings before we were human beings on this journey. So
that's
it
true.
makes sense to me, that you return to the source, you become what you were 100%.
That
You
is
know,
true.
yeah. So that's the
It's
way I look at it anyway. But people wondering, do okay, I have to. I started somebody, Lisa. Okay, uh, okay. Because people wondering, do we have free will on your side? And I guarantee you that I know of, you do have free will on your side as much as you do here. But
Do you see
the
Lucy's comment?
who?
Lucy says, I'm always young and full of energy in my dreams, and when I wake up, I'm 80.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, we are. Yeah. So Jan,
Yeah,
let me see.
that's
Let me see
beautiful.
there.
Thanks for sharing
I
that,
hope I didn't
Lucy.
miss anybody because I'm talking, doing this at the same time. So, um, what I was going to say. I don't remember. Oh, anyway, we do have free will because, oh yeah, I know my train of thought. We're talking about we are creators. Really, every individual, every human being, we are creators. Some people don't think like that, but we are creators. And as we transit on the other side, we can create things instantly, just like that, instantly. Here it takes a little more time because the energy is more dense, put it that way,
Mm,
and on the other side is more uh, lighter. Uh, no obstructions or whatever. Everything is in a flow. Everything is. I can't even put words to this stuff. I can feel it. I've seen it, and anyway, but because we're going through a period where there's a lot of people waking up, and the it's getting thinner and thinner, but also we're um, going from the third to fourth to fifth level of vibration, and more you raise your vibration, we'll be able to heal each other or ourselves with this energy. We will be able. Okay, I'm talking about the future. Now I'm going into this. You know, we'll be able to telepathically communicate with people all over the place. It's going to come more and more. Now there's people doing it, but when readers do that, but we'll be able to do that. And also in the future, I think I talked about it with Scott last night. We will be able to transport ourselves like Star Trek did from here to there. Why I'm saying that? I don't have any proof, but why I'm saying that is because when you will be able to um, know exactly how your energy works or how energy, because all is energy. Once you know that, you will be able to do this. That's why.
We are all energy, and energy just changes forms.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
the intention, our thoughts have energy as well. And it's our intention and our heart and our vibration combined is what helps creation. And once we learn this, we could do that, right, Ron?
Yes, we are more powerful than people think we are. But you know, the power comes from the spiritual side, the soul, the spirit. Material side is, yeah, but because you need it because you're a human being, you need that material side. But the power, it comes from the spiritual side, which you have it already in your soul. You just have to connect to it and listen to the message coming from your soul.
That's right.
Because I've had readings from past life where I was in Atlantis and Egypt, and then um I know stuff. You know stuff without you got no proof. Where does that come from? It comes from your soul. He's talking to you. The soul is talking to you. Why are you attracted to Atlantis? Why are you attracted to Egypt? That's because you had a past life before in those areas. The connection is there, and you vibrate and you look at things like I saw things on TV about Egypt and all this stuff. And I was just glued to the TV looking at it, and that's because I've been there. That's why you're attracted. Your soul sends you messages like that. So anyway, and I've said things like about uh, I wasn't. I had 6 lives in Atlantis, and I had 7 in Egypt. When I reincarnated in Egypt, I brought the because of the Akashic record reading I got with Robert. He confirmed a lot, but I knew before that I had those lives. So he confirmed it, and also uh, he said, "Well, I'm going to check if you were a priest during that time because we were." We were came from Atlantis, reincarnated in Egypt at the time. After but 2,000 years before Atlantis destroyed themselves. So we were teaching spiritual stuff, as and things like that. So
Are you
I
kidding
was
me? And you're doing it now.
yeah, but it comes from there. There's stuff I feel
Does
there's
it?
an
Does it
energy
come
coming
from there
from.
or does it come from here? I think it's what you've always been, Ron.
Yeah, yeah, right. So anyway, in Egypt, I was a stonecutter and I built temples, not the pyramids, the temples.
Wow.
So temples were a place where spiritual practice that was going on, things like that. So, like anyway. And he asked, he said, I'm going to ask when he opened the Akashic records, I'm going to ask if you were a priest. He said, you weren't a priest. He said, you were the keeper.
What does that mean?
That
What's a
means
keeper?
okay, the keeper was the one that kept this the scrolls, the secrets.
Oh, wow.
So then I vibrated on that and I said, oh my God, I know what you're talking about because I think or I know that those scrolls what you're talking about are hidden under the phoenix or something like that. And I know that
The
Those things are
Sphinx,
hidden, and there's a
the
reason for it.
Sphinx.
Yeah, whatever. They're hidden. And why are they hidden? He wondered, why are they hidden? Because humanity is not ready to receive them because they would destroy the whole planet with it. What? Then I know something. Then I go on. I was telling him something, and we were going like this. He's not a saint, he's reading my Akashic records, and I'm telling him what stuff that comes out of me about what I saw. And I said, well, we hit them because humanity is not ready for it. Humanity, when humanity is ready, they'll be discovered. Like, and what is it about? It's about crystals. It's about crystals. There's power in crystals, and the Atlantis people. That I'm saying that I have no proof. I'm saying Atlantis destroyed themselves because of the power of the crystals. They made a powerful weapon out of it. It would destroy the whole planet. Okay,
The
so
secret's out now, Ron.
yeah, I'm saying that now, but I mean, you know what I mean. But anyway, those crystals are also capable of healing a lot of people. There's a certain harmony. It helps raise the vibration of the earth. It comes from the earth, but they're there for a reason. And you have that that connection with those crystals. Everybody does. It's like in your DNA or something like that. I put it that way. So anyway, enough about that. I'm pulling this out of my. I didn't read about that, but somebody told me, "Hey, what you're talking about?" I heard somebody else say that, like Dolores or videos about. She was talking about that. I never followed her. I think Scott mentioned it last night. So I said
Oh,
I didn't know about that, but that's something I already know. So I think people know stuff and they don't, and they wonder why. How come I know this? And nobody proved it. Nobody. I didn't see anything. We all have that, that potential of knowing stuff.
that is amazing. It
Yeah.
really is.
Well, I better get back to my onions because I'm picking up. I got. Oh my god.
Do you want me to help you and give you the times that I see?
I think.
Questions?
Just give us. I talk so much that I get all my Paula. Okay, I have yours.
On 316, I have Mary Rose has a question. Chase
Three.
has a
I'm
question
not
on
there yet. And
315.
312.
Oh, you're still back at 312. Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
I'm going
Okay.
down the wiki. Okay.
You're
Oh
getting
my
caught
God.
up.
Hey, I'm gonna stop when I get to 10:15 because we have um, only about an hour to go, at least. So, um,
And if we have time at the end, we'll just take a couple more. That's all.
well,
Yeah.
it depends because yeah, Rosemary. Okay. Oh my God. Hey, the questions are coming in left and right. Sure.
I know. Thank you, everybody, for being
Well,
here.
thank you
Thank you
for
for
being here.
posting
Thank you
your
for support.
questions.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for the thumbs
for,
up. And don't forget to check out Sun Psychic Jean and go to her channel. Make sure you hit the bell to be notified.
I love that, Ron. You're the best. You're the best. Make sure you hit that bell.
Yeah, and
That's
don't
key.
hit yourself with the bell, but because it'll knock you out.
Ron, when you say it, it comes across with such
Yeah,
unconditional love. You can't help but do it, right? It's so
yeah,
cute.
right.
So
Well,
cute.
it's part
We
of my.
appreciate everybody being here with Ron, and please make sure you do the thumbs up for Ron, and for myself as well. That's so sweet of everybody for being here. And if you're watching after the show, because I know there's a lot of people on the weekends, and we appreciate you spending your time with us. And if you watch after the show, we appreciate your time watching after the show as well.
So I know Swampy63 missed your live. If you have a question, Swampy63, put it in there so I can grab it and start it up there because I didn't find your question. I know she was happy that I was doing a live because she missed oh, I think because she wanted to ask the question when you were on Ali show. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a lot of people on Allie's show this morning.
yeah.
Hmm.
So I haven't Rosemary says, yes, we do love Ron. Well,
Aw.
it, I just love to do this because it does. Okay, I'll tell you which ones I have. JR, Lucy Messier, Lisa, Sandros, Mary Thornberry. JR, I have your question. Uh, okay, the first one I'll take off because you said, what are you doing today, JR? But I have your question below. Lane, Paula, Wiki, Chase, Rosemary, those are the ones I have. So if you have, there's any more, please. Yeah, Chase, I just said I had yours. Yeah, I have your question. Um, so if anybody else is in the chat and wants to have a question, we'll be able to take maybe 10, 12 in an hour. I don't know. We'll try to do our best anyway. So that's the ones I have up there. Yeah. So Chase, I do have your question up there. So anybody else wants to get in the queue, make sure you put it in big letters, caps, and so that I will be able to see it. Because I got to do the read the chat, do the reading at the same time.
That's
That's
the hardest part, and a lot of it sounds easy, but it's really not. It's very challenging when, especially when you're communicating with spirit, because we kind
yeah,
of let our analytical brain go to the side
yeah.
and connect with spirit. So, in order for us to read your question, it requires this part of the brain. But so we can't analyze and we can't tell whether it's a question or not. Sometimes I pop it up, I'm like, oh, it was just caps that they were saying something else.
I
So
got your
that's why
question,
we,
Craig. I
yeah.
got your question down. So if you put the name to your brother, it can help to
I
connect
think
faster.
his brother's name is Ty. I think that's
Time.
what he's saying.
Oh,
His brother's name is Ty. Yeah.
so so we have 10 questions up there. So you don't want to miss out. I can keep a couple more there. So Swampy, I don't know if yeah, Greg says yes. His name is Ty. So well, I'll see if I can remember that when I'm doing the reading because I might,
Well, no, it's there in the question.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because I
It
didn't see
looks like thank you, but it's actually Ty. But
Oh,
I
okay.
had a neighbor named Ty, so
Oh,
it's
right.
familiar to
Okay.
me. Yeah.
Good. Because I saw
It's in there.
does
It's in
my brother.
quotations.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was thank you. I have a
I
message.
know. I
Okay.
know.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. I got you. Hmm. I didn't notice that. Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. So
Lisa,
we
I
kind
have
of
your
like to
question up
get,
there. You're
yeah,
you're
we
in the
like to
queue.
get the questions all lined up, and then we can just fire away one after the other, and we can stay
Yeah,
connected
Lisa,
to
you're
spirit.
second in line. So I have Lisa Mercier. Okay, we'll start reading now. How is my friend Emil? He passed 1995.
Hi,
He missed him.
Lucy. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see what email has to say.
Mm. Emil. I have a brother-in-law who called is called Emil too. Same name. Karen, I didn't see your question, so if you want to put it up there, I'll put a star on it. So
So I'm just trying to call in email, and I'm seeing sheep. So I'm not sure if he was a farmer or if he worked with wool at all. So just let me know if that means anything to you. But sometimes when they're first coming in, they show me pictures and to introduce themselves. I do feel him around animals. I'm not sure he's now showing me horses. Um, he was definitely an outdoors kind of guy. He loved the land. He also liked to garden, and I'm not sure if you were aware of this, but he really loved the land. He really loved the seasons. He loved the when you were outside for a long day of laboring on the land, and you came in after the working all day, and just the satisfaction and the energy boost that he received from the land. He's just showing me that he really loved working with animals, and I think he's reminding us about Earth Day. He's reminding us that this was very important in his life, and he's just bringing this up to us now. He's also showing me a teacup with flowers on it. So, Lucy, does this make any sense to you? Let me see. Did she say anything? Lucy, just let us know if this is resonating with you, if this makes sense to you. And if so, I can ask him for a message. But
Mm-hmm.
he's coming through with a lot of love for Earth and respect, and he's reminding me of Earth Day as well. So yeah.
Um, okay. I feeling that he wants. It's time to let go. It's time to heal. He knows you're missing. You feel that missing, that grief. You still have that grief to hanging on to. But I was hearing something like, it's time to let go.
Hmm.
Time to start healing, because you know things like that could have how can I put this, have an effect on your health.
Oh.
Okay, and it's because you need to release, you need to let go, and that connection, you will always have that. Like Gene said, he's all, to me, he's always around you. He is around you. uh it's just that sometimes we need to grieve, but I mean, when it's been a while, you need also to let go and breathe, sort of breathe and let go of stuff, because just know that he's around. Just know he's trying to get messages to you. But we have to calm down our mind, because our mind just wanders sometimes. So I don't know if she's here. I hope she's still here.
Yeah, so it's important, especially with mediumship, that you guys are here when we're doing the reading.
Yeah,
It's hard
yeah.
to validate without that. It's a big component of the reading for sure.
Yes, because we need to. I don't know. Well, it helps when you comment on that, and it's feedback. Give us
Yeah,
feedback.
yeah.
It's that's for. So I don't know if she's here.
Well, if she comes back later, we'll maybe she got cut off, or maybe she
Yeah,
got
it
a
could
phone
be.
call. If
It
she
could
comes
be.
back later, we'll let her know.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I was hearing. It's time to let go, and I'm here to support. I'm here. So so
Emil is a beautiful spirit,
yeah.
very lovely.
So we had Lisa. Any message from spirit would be stunning. Thank you. Any message from, you always get any message from spirit. Always.
All right, Lisa.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is connect to your spirit guides, and if there was somebody in particular that you wanted to connect with, like a loved one, it's important to provide the name and the relation, but otherwise, I'm just going to connect with your spirit guides for a general message.
Mhm.
They're telling me that you are an angel on earth, Elisa. They're telling me that you are you help other people and you have such great compassion for others and for animals. They're telling me that you have a lot of responsibility on your plate, and you have accomplished a plethora of chores and accomplishments throughout your life. They're saying that don't measure yourself to somebody else who you see in the public eye. Like if you were an actress, don't measure yourself to an actress that you see on TV. Like just evaluate yourself on your own work and not comparing yourself to anybody else. They're saying that you have the compassion, the heart, the desire, the uh, authenticity. There's authenticity to you, and you're just you it, the generosity of your time, of your love, of your caring, and sending other people prayers, and it's just really very beautiful. They're saying that you have this light inside of you, and to the give yourself the love and the compassion that you give to others. And they're saying recognize yourself for a job well done, and that you are a light worker here in this world, and you've accomplished above and beyond what has been expected of you, Lisa. How beautiful.
Mhm. Also, what I was picking up is that you are worthy of that love that you give to others. Give it to yourself also, and create that space, you know, for yourself. So,
And give yourself a big giant hug. Grab a
yeah.
stuffed bear or something and hug that, and just say, "This is for Lisa," and give that, you know, something, a pillow, something. They want you to give yourself a hug and just recognize and congratulate yourself um, that you have the achievements are commendable. It's beautiful, Lisa. You have such a beautiful heart.
It's important to stay connected to your body or yourself, because that love, that's where it starts. That's the beginning. That's what you're sharing with others. But you also have to recharge your batteries in a way. The way you do it is by taking time for yourself, creating those happy moments, that space you need to maintain your balance in this world. Because it's you're doing a great job by sharing your light with others and sharing your time with others, but you also have to put time for yourself also. So, you know, that's where that's where it all begins. It's with you. So, oh, gee, I just saw that. That's amazing. It's been Jerry Springer on stereo.
They
Stereo.
told me that you've been through a lot, Lisa, and
Yeah, I
you've made
mean,
it like a champ. You're
yeah,
just you've made it through, and they're just congratulating you.
because you can do all that and still, uh, when it comes to you got self doubt and self confidence, and still have faith that the universe is there for you, for your well being, and not to make you struggle or suffer or things like that. That's not their goal. The universe is to provide you. You're connected with, provide you with the best outcome. They know. They know more than we do, actually. So
Yeah.
it's all about love, unconditional love, by the way. So it is.
Yeah.
It comes down to that. What we know on earth, most of us, conditional love. That's not unconditional love. Unconditional love doesn't have barriers. It doesn't have, well, yeah, I'm right and you're wrong, and I love you when you're I love you. I'll only love you because, you know, when you're a certain way, but I don't like you when you're another way. So we're all unique. So that's unconditional love. It goes way beyond that stuff. So anyway, that's the ego going blah blah blah.
Sweet Ron.
Yeah. So Jr. I do have your question. You came back, so I do, yeah, have your question in the queue. So people are asking me questions when I'm doing reading. I'm pulled into that stuff at the same time. So yeah. Whew. I'm getting all hot now down my neck. Every time I do readings, I do that. It comes
Wow.
woo down my spine like that. So I
It
go,
takes energy, and your energy
whew.
is activated right now for
Yeah,
sure.
it is. Yeah. So anyway, we'll move on to the next question. I hope that resonated with you, Lisa. And I'm giving you a big universal hug. So take it.
Yes, Lisa, we're all giving you a real big hug.
Because it takes a lot of courage to be here and go through a lot of stuff, and we're wondering, is it worth it? You know. But at the end, the light shines. Your light shines, and it's so amazing to find yourself in that light. So amazing to be who you are and notice who you are and accept who you are.
Hmm.
It's beyond words, because when you get to that point, it took me a lot of years to get there, but when you do get there, how satisfying, how amazing it is to be who you are, and be able to express it to other people who you are. I didn't always get that chance to do it, but I am now. So that's what
Good
I'm
for
getting.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let
yeah,
Ron be the example for sure. That's right.
yeah. So
It's
I hope
never
that
too late.
there's never
Right.
too late. So Mary is next. She says, I lost a friend on April 14th in a
Aw.
motorcycle accident. His name is
Gareth.
Garrett. Any sites, message, or whatever may be able to get. So sorry
Aw.
for your loss. Motorcycle, yeah. Okay, the first thing came to mind. First thing, I got something like, I'm all right. I'm all right, and it's amazing here. That's what that's what I was getting.
And I'm also getting that
Yeah,
it was almost if he were to go, he would want to go doing something that he loved. He would want to go quickly and not drawn out. He would want to
right.
go, these things may have been things that, I mean, it was not an intentional accident at all, but what it was is, sorry, I'm trying to fix this thing. It was a something that he thought about and was almost okay with. And sometimes when people do things that are dangerous, they have to make that reconciliation with themselves that if anything should go wrong, like if you're a rock climber or if you're a water skier, or something that is dangerous, or you know Mm, like a surfer, it is dangerous, but it is thrilling, and he wanted to live life. He wanted to live life to the fullest. He
Hmm.
did not want to tiptoe around and pedal a bicycle that was much safer. He wanted to do things that invigorated his soul and really helped him to feel alive, and that he showed me the vibration of that bike was something that was very therapeutic to him, and almost like tranquil, in a way that it brought him into a different state of mind. It was a way for him to relax, and that vibration of the motorcycle was very relaxing. That is really, really neat. I'm going to have to go and get a motorcycle and just get on there. And you know how we have that
Yeah,
there's that vibration. You know how kittens purr and there's that vibration. He's saying the vibration of his bike was very relaxing to him. He was able to let go and really feel relaxed and really feel free. And it helped him to work through things. It was very therapeutic. Wow.
it was
Interesting.
freedom. I was picking up freedom. It gave me freedom. I couldn't do it any other way. When I was on there, I felt freedom, and that's what I enjoyed about doing bicycle. So yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
He's just letting you know that he's sorry for the shock
yeah.
and he's sorry for the suddenness of his departure. But he's saying that he's saying that he would not have wanted to live life, within
Mhm.
the lines. He wanted to live life to the fullest, and this is what he did. He accomplished. He he um and he just hopes that everybody understands this, that this was not a wish of his, this was not intentional, but
No,
he understood that there was a danger to it. And yeah, he was happy, and he is happy. He is very happy. He said that it was instant. He didn't feel a thing. He said one moment he was riding, and the next moment he was opening his eyes to a paradise and his friends and family around him. He said he doesn't remember the actual accident at all. He doesn't remember what happened, and he doesn't remember the trauma. He just remembers waking up on the other side to a beautiful paradise, he says, and his friends and family beaming with unconditional love, just reaching out to him. So he made it. He made it over there, and he just wants to send you his love.
it's also saying that that was one of his exit points. It wasn't
There you
it?
go.
Yeah. So
There you go. Wow, what a neat guy.
yeah, yeah. But he just wanted to let you know he's okay. Um, and he's always there to help you through your own struggles, and he sees that, So, I mean, and okay, I don't know if that resonates, but you're feeling him sometimes, don't you feel him sometimes? I think you feel him very close to you sometimes. I don't know if that resonates with you, but trying to tell me sometimes, like he's trying to message you or something, but you feel him around or something. So I don't know if that resonates with you, but that's what he's telling me. So,
She said yes. Trust
oh
that, Mary.
yeah, yeah, trust that, um, because that's the way he gives you a sign. I'm around. I'm here. I'm okay. He's repeating, I'm okay. I'm so like the best. um Geez, I'm searching for the words. That's what screws me up when I'm doing these readings. Sometimes I'm searching for the figured word what I want to say. I'm in the best form of my life, and he's really happy where he's at now, But anyway, I hope that resonated with you, and thank you so much for your question. Let me see if I missed anybody. Yeah, I think Lucy Mercier came back in the chat. Yeah, she's here. We did read a little bit on your. I don't know if. Yeah, we did read on your question. If you play the replay, your question was read because we were asking. I forget. I now I can't go back to it. I just forget what I said or anything. So it was about
Hmm.
it. Her friend Emil that passed. So, so maybe. Oh, that's okay. That's because her my son called long distance from Ottawa. That's good.
Yeah,
And
that's what we
Ottawa's in
said.
Canada, by the way. Anybody knows that Ottawa is the capital city of Canada, where our prime minister is Trudeau. So
Oh, good.
I actually lived there for a while too, myself. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
we didn't know that about you. We should have
yeah.
a show saying, What things don't you tell me something that we don't know about you already?"
Oh, geez, I've been all over the place. I lived out west in Canada. I've been to the States. What else? Oh, I did a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I worked in the sawmill. No wonder I'm a builder. Oh, even if I didn't take any courses in that, I built a Murphy bed, kitchen cabinets, and I just got that talent of building things. So,
It's
which probably comes.
creative.
Yeah,
It's creative.
yeah. So, okay. Mary says I keep listening to "One Sweet Day" by Boys to Men and
Oh,
Maria. Lots of messages when listening. That's true.
that's his era, I guess, is what
Yeah,
you're why
yeah,
you're
yeah.
mhm.
That's what I was gonna say. There's a connection with you. Yeah. Well, they take every means possible to get a message to you. Any means possible, and you know,
And you can help his family too, Mary, because you're open and you understand what synchronicities and messages are, and you can help his family. Mhm.
I think JR wants to know what part of United States I've been to. I have family in New Hampshire.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
You have family outside of the Canada? Wow.
Yes, uh, I have family there in Manchester, New Hampshire. So that's near
Beautiful.
Boston, things like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I've been there, and I also have family member who is in Africa, taking care of little colored children who dramatize lost parents and things like that. So they're on a mission with them. So
Oh, that's nice.
yeah. So
It
anything
runs in the
else you want to
family.
know? Anything else you want to know?
What's the next question?
I
Because
don't
we're all
know.
here waiting. Just make sure everybody's here. Call them up, call them out, and let them know that they're
Yeah.
next. Hi, Arlene. Thank you
No.
very much, Arlene. You're so sweet. Hi,
Okay, JR.
Craig.
I hope you're in the
Hi,
chat
Jay.
because it's your turn. Can,
Okay.
can I get a reading on my former friend who passed away? His name was Gamma. I hope I said that right. We hated each other when he passed because he betrayed me horribly. Oh my God. Okay. Mm, mm. There's no. Oh,
Go
that
ahead,
doesn't
Ron.
that doesn't exist anymore on the other side, though. By the way, um, he did. Was he a he? Is that a he? Yeah. I think. Okay. He didn't understand stuff. He didn't know. He didn't understand. He wasn't like he had his own issues. Quite a bit also too. He had a difficult life. Real difficult life. Struggle. He didn't understand. All he did was like trying to blame everybody else, except he didn't look at himself.
Yeah, I too am getting that he was not as evolved as
No,
you may be, JR, in the emotional capacity and the I think they call it like an EQ, emotional intelligence. He was very much led by his ego and competitive and could tend to be a little spiteful if things didn't turn out his way. And it was just his defense mechanism. It was not anything against you as a soul or as a person. It was only his own way of trying to defend himself. And he sees now on the other side that his actions created the situation, and his inability to be self-aware was inhibiting him from seeing others or understanding a perspective of others. And he just asks you for your forgiveness. And he shares with me that he was human, and human have flaws, and he was a human who had flaws and is asking for forgiveness.
Yeah, he had his proper issues, and he's putting his issues on other people, like put them on other people, because people that are hurt like that, they actually what it's like I'm hurting and I want you to hurt the same time as I do. It's like it's weird, but that's the way it works. Though. So, yeah. So, um, like Gene said, yeah, he is asking for because he's like saying I'm sorry. Anyway, hmm. But okay, deep down inside your soul, Jr., you do understand, but it's time to um, release and let go. I your heart needs to heal from all those drama that you've been through, and it's time to release. I put it that way. There's a lot of releasing. Put the love in the right place. And take your power back, by the way, because you're giving your power away by hanging on to that stuff. So I hope that resonated with you.
Very nice, Ron.
Wiki says misery loves company. Yeah. Or Lisa says hurt people, hurt people. Yeah. It does.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I got a knit. Yeah. Today I'm different than than when I was younger because I was hurt too. I was raised in violent, crazy stuff. Like I wouldn't even share with people because it's too awful. It's like going through a war, like going through hell, you know, because I had two alcoholic parents, and sometimes that's quite a bit of stuff I've seen, and I had to go through these issues like we're talking about hurting people or hurting you or blah 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 all this. I was blaming the whole friggin' world because I thought it was everybody else's fault, but blah blah blah. I didn't know what I was not clear in my but I had to go through that to be able to do what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Um,
experience gave me a sort of discernment, more maturity, more clarity, more. I can feel other people. I can, I can, I can understand way beyond, deeply understand people when they talk about a certain situation. It goes beyond. You don't. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I could be, actually, because I know what the effect of it. I've been there. See what I mean? And that's where that's where people like me and you, people that are living this stuff, can help each other heal because there's a connection there. There's a knowing. See what I mean? And if you go see somebody to help you that doesn't know a goddamn thing about what's the energy going through that, they don't understand. They just got theories in their head, and they went to school for that. That doesn't attract me at all. I need to be with people that they've been through it. Like where do you get? I'll give you an example. Alcoholic people. How do you help a alcoholic if you never, you know, alcoholic helps alcoholic people because they're in the same environment. They understand each other. There's connection. That's how it works. So in here we have all kinds of situations. So, we've been through betrayal. We've been through a lot of stuff. We're all survivors of something. In our world. Not everybody's born with a golden spoon in their mouth, and everything's
No,
beautiful.
everybody has their own challenges. We all have our conflicts and our challenges and our lessons that need to be learned. There's not one person that is skating through this life without any conflicts or resistance. Everybody has a battle, and sometimes it's internal, sometimes it's external. What's important to know is that we all are souls and we all come from one loving source, and that we will all meet back on the other side one day.
Yeah.
So try and have kindness, patience, compassion, and take a higher view, take a higher perspective on certain things. And I know that it's very hard. It's very hard for me too. But this is what my guides uh, and I've heard other spirits on the other side say it's important to forgive now in this world
Yeah.
than to wait until you get to the other side. When you forgive now in this world and let it go in this world, your soul expands so that when you get to the other side, you have the option or the availability for a higher vibration. I don't know. Whatever it is on the other side, it's much, your soul is much more evolved from doing all of this here in this world. And this is the hard work. It's very hard work for all of us, but we can't go to the other side angry and expect for us to be healed. We'll just have to come back again, do another round, and try and heal again or try and evolve again.
Mhm.
It's a school. It's a school. It's difficult.
Because the
Yeah.
important thing is love energy is the real energy. It's real. It's really, really, really real. The rest is, what we do here on Earth. It's all like a little bit illusions and delusions, and we're like we're playing the scene. We're playing it in the theater. That's what we're doing, really. Uh, and we have to let go of the judging and condemning and putting people like that because they're unique. You have to understand people not from the surface, from deep down. You have to understand other people, the uniqueness of each one of us. We're all we all are a shining light. We do have that. And we got to see the people in that.
As much as you can. Try
Yeah,
and remind yourself, and it'll help you to get through things too.
yeah.
So, do we have any more questions?
Of course, we have thousands. No, we have quite a bit left to do, so we have to move on. So I hope, Jr., that resonate with you, and I'm supporting you and sending you lots of healing, love, and light. Okay, so and I hope that resonate with you. Oh boy, Lane, here I try again. You too, please. Can you assist me with my housing problem? I'm freaking out and in it today. Housing problem?
I think I saw another comment from Lane saying that she's having difficulty from her neighbor. A neighbor is being difficult with her. So
Hmm.
I'd say it's as much as you can, do not engage
Yeah.
because it would just inflame the situation and ignite the situation and uh, make it worse than what it is. I would definitely send love and light and put mirrors and crystals on that side of the adjoining wall or the adjoining area that the neighbor is on, and understand that they are very hurt and troubled and um, I feel that this neighbor has just so much pressure on them, so much responsibility on them, that it was almost like whatever happened, it was the straw that broke the camel's back. You were not or the situation was not the original problem. It was the straw that broke the camel's back. So understand that this person is very fragile at this time, and it's important to step away from the situation and to allow that to heal, allow them to heal, allow them to cool down.
Uh, what did she say? She says here, left further messages. Yes, he's limited with special needs. She's talking about her neighbor being is left with special needs? Is that what she's talking about?
Could be.
Yeah, but these people are suffering like beyond, and sometimes they can be difficult to
Try
communicate.
and practice that patience, that
Yeah. She also said, okay, I'm reading the chat now. It's about dealing with the management. Yeah.
yeah, you get more bees with honey. So let some time pass. Let the situation cool down,
Uh-huh.
and maybe approach with an apology and say, "Look, it looks like we may have gotten started off on the wrong foot. Uh, is it possible we can begin again? And can you help me with this? It's real important to diffuse the situation.
But I don't know if you have faith in asking for help from Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael to help you in your situation because
That's a beautiful
yeah.
suggestion, Ron.
Because she says, and if I relocate on the same property, well, I'm not sure what. Well, I know, but you're in a panic mode right now. So that needs to you need to. Okay, it's easy to say. Some people you need to calm down, but it's if you believe if you ever done meditations and something, meditate, breathe. I don't know, is there anything you can do to change the the vibration of your brain because you're focusing too much on that stuff? Okay, and you need to change that. I don't know, do something that you really enjoy. uh, you know Sometimes what you can go walk in the nature, or you can treat yourself to goodies somehow. Find pleasure, to get away from that vibrating stuff, like it'll help you find that happy space, that little moments.
I
Uh,
like that, Ron. Treat yourself to goodies and raise that vibration.
yeah, yeah.
hmm You got to bring some levity to it. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you can go haywire with that stuff. You can go like these one situation like that, they could drag you down. You're going down the rabbit hole. Don't go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. Don't,
Know what I
yeah.
mean? It happened to me before. I used to get ready, Jesus, climb walls like all the way up the wall because people were, I've been there, so I know what you're talking about. But uh, oh, there's something came up. Okay, stop being a victim. Don't put yourself in the victim mode because you're in the victim mode now. You're letting that stuff get to you. I hope that makes sense. I know we're only doing short mini readings here, so I haven't got time to go all the way into that stuff. But you're putting yourself in a victim mode, and you're letting that stuff affect you. It's not easy. It's not easy to get out of there, but there's a way because you're putting yourself there, and there's an explanation how we put yourselves in there because I did it before. I used to put myself in there, and
Well, we're definitely sending you big hugs
yeah,
and lots of love, Lane, and that this situation resolves quickly and smoothly for you. We're sending you lots of angel energy as well to help diffuse the situation and to surround you with comfort.
Well, like Angel Michael, and Archangel Metatron, because they will protect you, and I'm sending them to you so that you feel protected and loved. Make sure you can feel that. So I just wanted to thank somebody because she said the second that what I second that, Terry. Thank you, Ron, unconditional love for my beautiful reading last night. So I did a reading
Oh, very
about
nice.
her loved one on the other side. So
Oh.
okay, she says she's trying to move on. Okay, uh, just be with people, like-minded people, and surround yourself because you do need that support. Don't go in your corner and rah, that's what sometimes I used to do. That go in my corner and isolate myself. So, but I hope that resonates.
Hypnicity says most benevolent outcome for all. Thank you, Hypnicity. That's exactly right. Most benevolent outcome for
Outcome for
all.
all. Yeah. And you know what? When you do that and be grateful for the little things, that those little happy moments you have, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and they give you more. You see what I mean?
That's
And
cute, Ron. Hmm.
yeah.
That's
So,
right.
okay, Paul, I have to move on though. We have, geez, time flies. My grandfather Harley Ballard passed in Lincoln. Is that how you spell it? Lincolnton?
North Carolina.
No, okay, I was wondering in the 1980s. Does he have a message for me?
Wow. Let's see what Harley has to say for Paula. He's referring to his name. He's referring to the motorcycle Harley Davidson. And he's saying that he loved having the same name that everybody used to ask him.
Because it made him popular.
Yep. Yep.
It did,
It
yeah.
was it was a everybody loved Harley Davidson's, and his name being Harley was very favorable and created interest with him. And he said that because people looked at him and expected something different from him because of his name being so well known, he was able to live up to this expectation. He said it almost improved my life just for other people thinking so highly of my first name. He said it was an aspiration or a goal of mine to reach and to achieve and to aspire to. He said that he was very well liked, and he was got along with other people very well, and he's saying that you do too. He's saying that you have some of his traits, and he's saying that you love people too. He's saying that you love other people. He said he had many friends and um, got along with like just people at the store or people in the gas station, or he could see people for who they are. And he's saying that you do also have this trait inside of you. You can recognize a character, a person's character, a person's inside, a person's soul. And no matter what their outside may appear to be, he says you can see through the facade of people and you can see their true soul. Very nice, Harley. Good
Mhm.
job.
She also said he wanted me to name my child after him, but I was afraid she would be called Harlot.
I see.
She's got.
Interesting.
I feel your grandfather and you have a special connection. It's not the first life you had with him.
Wow.
So um,
Good
there's a
job.
special connection there. Yeah. Yeah, uh, yeah. I think what is trying to make me feel like trying to tell me that you have those special gifts, and but you doubt about it. You doubt yourself, but you doubt yourself, and maybe time to. um, oh, hi, Scott's in the
That
house. Yeah,
was cute.
just saw
I
that.
was giving Scott a
Scott,
special hello.
yeah,
He's my angel hero. That's for
yeah.
sure.
She says, "I loved him so much. I love him so much." Yeah, there's a connection there, a real strong connection. But he says you have the okay, you have the gift of light. That makes sense to you.
Oh, wow.
Yes, you do have the gift of light, e- ex, except that sometimes you're in doubt. 'Cause you know what I mean? Like you you what?
Can I jump in? This is exactly what he's saying. He's
Yeah.
saying because people believed his name, he believed it. It's about trusting what
Yes.
is hard to imagine. He said he never believed that he was anything special, but because everybody else expected him to be something special, he was able to achieve this. And it's important for you to believe in this and
Yes.
trust in this.
Yes.
Wow, Ron.
That yeah, you got it. You got the other part that was going, but you picked it up. You did. There you go. Hey, I like that. Yeah, great. So I hope Paula that resonate with you, and your grandfather's giving you a big, 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 big hug, and he's sending
Yeah.
all his love to you. Also. Hmm. I hope that resonates. Oh, we have to move on. So oh geez, we have Wiki Chase, Rosemary, and
Oh, she
Dixon.
said, I can make people feel better mostly by humor. I love to help people. That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Good job, Paula. Nice. Good for you. And Wiki. Hi, Wiki. May I have
Hi,
a message from
Wiki
my friend, Daniel?
Guide Danielle.
Is it,
So
how do you know the difference? Is it Daniel or Danielle?
Danielle, I think Danielle. I think yeah. Well,
Semantics.
is that a friend guide? She knows that her friend is a guide, Danielle, or she knows the
I
name
think
of.
it's a guide who is, maybe it was her friend that is now a guide. You're right.
Yeah, it's like she already knows that that's her guide's name or something. Is that it?
All right, let me see. Daniel. Oh, I know. You're right. You're right. You're right, Vicky.
Oh, she says yes. By the way, she just responded to that. Yes.
He's showing me a dog, and he's showing me a dog retrieving the newspaper from the driveway. And he's saying that he will retrieve, there's something about retrieving something. He says, he wants to pick up where he left off, and he said he will be retrieving this. Something about retrieving. Tell me more, Daniel. What is this dog going out to retrieve the newspaper? That his loyalty is with you and that you'll have an opportunity to pick up where you left off. Oh, he's the one that's going to retrieve you. He'll be there when your day comes. He'll be there to greet you with along with your family. He'll be there because you are soul family, and uh, I don't know. I'm getting all this from that dog going out and picking up the paper and coming back to the house with the paper. So, Vicky, if this has any more meaning to you, there it could have different nuances. But this is what he's saying: that he will be there to retrieve you and to greet you on when your day comes. He also says you'll be able to pick up where you left off, and he also says that he has his loyalty is still to you. So trust his loyalty is to you. How lovely.
Hmm. When you were saying that, I saw a hand coming out of a hand coming up, and like putting his hand out to greet you and lift you up in vibration, vibrationally speaking. Okay, so the hand from the sky comes out and greeting you, lifting you up, lifting your vibration. So that is you. You are working with him and raising your vibration on whatever you're doing right now. So I hope that resonates with you. It's
Very
funny. I
nice,
get
Mickey.
images like that. It just wow. It's really impressing. Impresses me these images I get, and I see something like that. Whoa, just oh boy, yeah. So that's what I saw. So, and dog is loyalty also. So yes, dog loyalty. I agree. So yeah. Whew. So Wiki says excellent. Uh, this chat going nuts. I'm trying to keep up to it at the same time. Excellent. Thank you, Ron. So okay. So we'll go on to the next one because time flies. My God. Chase is up next. I hope you're here, Chase. Does my mom, Elvira, I hope I said that right.
I think it might be Elvira.
Elvira? Okay. It's just the accent. I'm a little French guy and I don't
Mm.
know how to say it. So,
Could be Elvira.
Elvira, yeah.
It
And
could
Dad
be
William.
either or. Hmm.
No, my last born twins. Do they know my last? Yeah, of course. No, they don't. They don't just know them by photos only. They really,
Well,
really know.
her twins only know
Yeah,
her parents from the
yeah,
photos.
yes. It's not just from photos. They know them. Actually, know them. They can see them. They can see them.
Yeah, it is understood when people are on the other, when our loved ones are on the other side,
Yes.
that they help guide the new births into this world, and they get to love and hold them before they're born, and they could have also had a part of it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So let's
they,
see if
they also
Elvira
see
is
how
here.
these they evolve they see the whole thing. I mean, they're connected to all energy is known once you cross, you had all that knowledge. So it doesn't come from photos, it comes from the real knowing.
So I'm seeing somebody with dark hair who wears like a bandana around her head, the kind that it's like this, and you tie it in the back and then it covers over the back of the hair. I'm not sure if this is just the era that she grew up in or if this was the style that she used to wear. Um, or if there's a picture of her like this, she's saying that this is, they purposefully uh, mm, implanted like an image of them before they were born so that when they saw the picture that the image that they implanted was the picture that you would show them. Interesting. Wow. Wow,
Mm.
I had never heard that before.
Neither. Yeah,
Wow.
wow. That is
They
something.
implanted the picture of them that you would show your twins so that your twins would remember this and recognize that that's who it was. That is amazing. I've never heard anybody tell me that. Elvira, thank you very much for your candidness and for sharing all of that information with me. Wow, that's amazing.
And I do agree with Jace. He says, Chase, they see the twins in their dreams.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's
That was different. That was really
that
different. I
was
never
a
heard
great
never
question.
heard anybody tell me that before.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, that was cool. Yeah. So I hope that resonated with you, Chase. And we'll move on to Rosemary. Oh boy, yeah, four more. I think four or five more. Yeah, four more. Rosemary says, Ron, my best friend, African gray bird, pretty girl, died hmm, before. Whoops. Give me a. Oh, geez, what did I do? Give me a second. Okay, died before he did. What? She wants to know she did she die by neglect or was she stolen by a family member? Wow,
I'm not sure I understand.
the question, eh?
Her best friend's bird died before her best friend died. She wants to know if her best friend died and her best friend's bird died, and she wants to know, did the family take the bird or did the bird die? I'm thinking that the bird died.
Hmm.
I'm thinking that the bird died. I think that they were very connected to one another, Rose. I think that your friend and the bird were very connected in a vibration, and they their souls were connected. And I think that the bird died, and I'm not sure, he must have died before him, or pretty girl must have died before your friend.
Hmm. Yeah, me too. I'm thinking that. Yeah.
I don't feel any vibration of this bird. I think this bird knew that your friend needed a hand crossing over, and the bird died first so that the bird would be able to greet your friend and help your friend to cross over when they died. I'm not feeling any African gray pretty girl bird still in this world.
Hmm.
It's
I
almost
agree.
like they helped each other. They helped each other
Yeah.
through a difficult time. Interesting. So, Ron, I'd have to say the next question is going to be the last, because
Oh,
I have to meet some friends for dinner
yeah.
and we have to go, but I don't want to be late.
Okay. Just want to say, Chase says, "Thank you, Gene and Ron. I got chills on my body." It happens. Yeah. So
They're truth bumps for sure.
yeah. Yeah, that was a interesting question. We have Craig. Oh boy, there's a couple others. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Anyway, Gene, does my brother Ty have a message for me?
Ty. Ty
Ty
is his name.
Ty Ty.
Hmm. Thanks for your question, Craig.
He's honoring you. That's what he's doing right now. Honoring, honoring you for who you are.
I feel like there may have been a separation between you
Yeah.
before he passed. I feel as though like he may have been married and having kids of his own, or maybe, had a job and moved away from the hometown. And you may not have been able to see each other or be with each other on every holiday. And he just wants you to know that you are always in his heart, and you were always on his mind. He said that he never forgot about you. He always thought about you and was always keeping tabs on you. I feel as though he had great love for you, but he also had his own life to live, and he was almost preoccupied. He's saying, and he's saying that that he never lost that contact with you. He's also showing me a dragonfly. I'm not sure if you see dragonflies. This is also his symbol to you, a dragonfly, and he wants you to know that he's always around you. But he just wants you to know that the separation was just part of growing up. In other words, he's saying. But I feel as though that you guys may have had some distance between you before he passed. He said, but the distance was only in miles. It wasn't in energy, and you were always in his heart and on his mind. But yeah, he's showing me the dragonfly as well.
Okay. Thank you, Craig, for that question. I have to move on. I'm sorry. We have
Well,
two more,
I
but you can't stay.
I do.
Okay.
I do. I do have to go. So I don't know if you guys want to come back. I think Joan and I are going to be on tomorrow. I
Are
was
you
just
coming on
checking my
tomorrow?
schedule. Let me see. April 24th. On my channel, I have to set this up before we go, but on my channel tomorrow, Joan and I will be there. So if anybody didn't get their questions answered today, I would love to have you come on over and join us again tomorrow. But
Mm.
this has been really enlightening, eye-opening, and really amazing energy and good
Yeah.
questions,
Well,
Ron.
yeah. You're
Now that
welcome.
we're on a roll, but I have to go. I have friends that we're going to meet for dinner, and my husband doesn't want to be late. So I did
Who
promise him
does
that
the
I would
cooking?
be
Your
off.
husband or you? Who does the
Uh,
cooking?
we're gonna, we both do. We both cook
Oh,
for
okay. That's
sure.
good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like me and my wife also. We do cooking together. So
Yeah.
either
Yeah.
one or the other, or sometimes both at the same time. So, yeah.
But
So
thank you, everybody. And thank you, Ron, for inviting me
yeah.
onto your channel. I
Oh, you're
really
welcome.
love
I
being
enjoy.
here.
I enjoy that. Yeah.
It was really, really
I can do it again sometime.
beautiful.
Don't be shy. Let me know.
I will. I will. So
Yeah,
thank you to everybody.
she's
And
got beautiful energy, folks. So you know, I I really enjoy the time we have. So she has to leave. Thank you, everybody. For the questions I didn't get to, well, we're sorry we didn't get to them. So if you can go check her out on the 24th, you'll be there.
it's
24th
tomorrow. It's
tomorrow,
tomorrow evening. Yes.
tomorrow
4
evening. So
4:30 Eastern will be on
okay,
my channel.
yeah. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Big hugs and take care. And always be kind and show your love to others because it
Oh,
counts. It really does. So take care. Bye bye. Nice weekend.
bye, everybody.